little by little, century after century, decade after decade, year after year, month after month, day after day, hour after hour, minute after minute, second after second. This is a life game. It's not a long game. It's a life game. That's what Luke Belmont told me. It's a life game. It's a game that you play until you die. That's my philosophy of life. I think the point of my life is to live it till the end. If God allows me to. If God blesses me to live to an old age, then so be it. I think my job is to live as long as possible and try to just live this life that way, to to have longevity and try to achieve as much as possible in this short life of mine, because it is short. Even if it's 100 years, even if it's 200 years, it's still short. It's still short compared to the history of human beings. The people that has come before me, because they might be in history books, but they're gone now. Who knows where they've been to. So yeah, I think my job is just try my best in this life and do the things that I truly want to do, that to fulfill my purpose in this life, which is just to live to my fullest potential, to see what I can achieve, to see whether I can leave a mark on this world. I think that's my purpose. I don't know what your purpose might be, but I believe that's my purpose. That is the point of my life. And to achieve as much goal as I want to, I think gamifying my life is a really good way to look at it as just a game you're playing. Whether you're playing FIFA, you're playing freaking I don't remember games anymore, like CS:GO or LOL. No, it's just playing the game to the best of your ability. And whenever you fail, you just get better, you improve. You buy Maple Story, you buy potions, you level up, you slay all the zombies, the golems, whatever, to level up. Failing doesn't really exist. You just get more XP even if you fail. And that's how I see my life. I see it as a game. If you play games, then I think you can apply it. I think almost everybody here has played games before. If you play video games, then you can gamify your life and see it the same way. You can see yourself as a Maple Story character. What's that? There's a lot of jobs last time. I forgot what's Skywalker. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Skywalker. Yeah, leveling up every single time, leveling up until I die. That's how I see it. It might change in the future, but I think that's the best way. That's the best perspective I have as of now, 2024, 15th of March. So it might change in the future, but yeah, I'm just constantly leveling up in my game, in this game of life, and it's fun. It's fun. And you gotta make it fun. And it takes time, man. It takes time. It's not gonna take a year. It's not gonna take a century, and it's not gonna take a decade. It might take a century, or longer than that. And I think you just gotta keep doing the work without seeing the results. Alex Hormozi says it. The world belongs to people that can keep doing the work without seeing the result. That's the definition of delaying gratification. Keep delaying gratification. And just keep putting the work, and have faith that the fruits of your labor will come true. They will bear fruit in the end. In the end it will. And he also talks about this. Would you rather be this person that has done all the work, sacrificed everything, and only learn at the end of his life and only have his work appreciated near his death, when he's old and crippled? Is that better than someone that he has been winning ever since he was young, but at the end of his life, everybody finds out that he's a fraud, that he didn't really do it the right way. He didn't really sacrifice for everything. Who would you rather be in that situation? I think a lot of people would say oh, I would rather be the young person. Who gives a fuck if they look at me a different way after I die? But I think I might want to be the young person too, but I think I would choose to be the person that sacrificed everything in the beginning, up all the way to the end without seeing any results, and at the very end, everybody starts to congratulate him. He gets appreciated only at the very end. I think that's delaying gratification. That's the true definition of someone delaying gratification. It's not just dieting for 1 year and getting that physique. It's only 1 year. You're not doing it for the rest of your life. Can you do it for 20 years? Can you do it for 50 years? Can you do it to the day you die? That's the standard you have to measure yourself in. It's thinking long term, thinking really long term. People say, oh, yeah, you just gotta do it for 2 weeks or 1 month or 6 months, because if they say it's short, then it's easier to sell to you, because people want it quick, people want it fast. But sometimes it doesn't work that way. Sometimes things need time, and you just gotta be consistent every single day by day, month by month, year by year, decade after decade, century after century, and you keep putting in the work. And that's consistency. And most people don't even last 1 year. They don't even last 5 years. So I view this life as a game of endurance. And as long as I can keep going, as long as my body is functioning, as long as I have a healthy body, I'm gonna keep putting in the work every single day if I can. I think my number one priority is keeping this vessel clean, trying to be as healthy as possible, and just even mentally healthy. I don't really meditate. I meditate when I run, but yeah, just keeping my body, my vessel in a good condition, so I can put in the input every single day. I can learn things every single day. I can read books. I can absorb information. I can think more clearly every single day. I think that's my job for now. If I just do that, even driving safe is taking care of your health, not driving like a jackass. I mean, when you're young, you always want to drive like a jackass, but yeah, I gotta control that. So yeah, that's taking care of your health, because if you don't have your health, if I got injured or whatever, if I got in the hospital for diabetes or something else, or maybe I broke my foot, then you can work for what, 1 to 2 months, 3 months. That's a lot of work you can put in. So yeah, take care of your health. Don't make impulse decisions that you would regret later. I'm really bad at that. I always make impulse decisions, and some of those decisions have brought bad results in my life. So I don't want to repeat that mistake, and I want to learn from other people's mistakes and see what I can absorb from that. But because the world, I think there's so many lessons in the world that you can learn from. You can always learn from people's mistakes. Of course, provided that you don't want to experience it. If you really want to just go through it for the experience, then by all means do it. I'm quite stubborn sometimes. Like, people say don't do this, but they say, you're kind of robbing me of the experience. Sometimes I just want to experience it, even if I know it's shit. I'm just curious. I just want to go through it. Because I think part of life is also just experiencing the bad times. Because if everything was perfect, if everything was good all the time, it would just be boring, man. If life would be boring if everything was perfect. So sometimes you gotta add some adversity. You gotta add some hardships to make your life more interesting. Because you only have one life, and you might as well just make it more interesting. And there's infinite ways to make your life more interesting. You can just, even living right now, even watching this video, you're kind of making your life interesting. I keep saying this, but you are a miracle. You are 1 in 400 trillion. You are that one sperm that went into that ovum. So appreciate where you are, man. Appreciate where you are in this life. Appreciate it, because it will all end in the end. Like boom, Thanos, and you're gone. And I don't know what happens after you die. I have this theory that everything just, your memory is just gone. I can't imagine my memory like being like I can't imagine it like not existing. Like my memories of things, of people, emotions. I can't imagine that not existing. So it'll be interesting when I'm dead and everything just ceases to exist. Like it's hard to comprehend, to be honest. But yeah. But yeah, that's life, man. So keep that into perspective and realize everything, even your problems, even if you don't have a leg or your face is disfigured or something, it all ends in the end, bro. It all ends in the end. So we all act like we're gonna live forever, but once we did, then we just realize once someone close to us dies, we just realize, shit, I'm not gonna be here forever. You know, and my friends, my family, they're not gonna be here forever either. So try to just stay in the present. Try to be a positive energy to everyone, and just try to live your life to the best of your ability, and realize that it doesn't really matter in the end whether you get that gold medal or not, or you achieve that goal. What matters is you keep putting in the work every single day. Is that you're consistent and that you're living the life you actually want to live, regardless of what people say. Provided you don't be a Hitler and kill people, and you don't rape anyone. Other than that, I think most people are good intention. You know, their dreams are like being an entrepreneur or making a lot of money or being an athlete. You know, I think those things are positive, right? Other than that, if your dream is to smoke drugs, then I have nothing to say. But you can do whatever you want, man. But yeah, man, that's what I have to say. Little by little, takes time. Consistency compounds. Progress compounds. You know, all the little things that you do every single day, it compounds. Even if you can't see it, you have to trust it. You have to have faith in it. Because when it goes up, when the snowball gets big, it gets big, gets huge. So you gotta be prepared for that. Whether you're doing a bad action or good action, it will compound. It will compound. So yeah, that's all I have to say for today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.